have to develop an attitude that embraces the suck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For sure.
You actually enjoy it in some way, some crazy way that you know it sucks. Like that video that I always quote, your video good. Dude, I listen to that in my head all the time. And I've watched the video a ton of times and listened to it. I've played it on this podcast at least 4 times. But I hear it when I'm training. Like if I'm running hills and I'm fucking exhausted and there's like another 100 yards to get to the top of that hill, I hear good. 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 You exhausted? It means you're fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
suck it up.
What's your choice? What else are you going to think about?
Cry.
You know, cry, curl up in a ball.
Can't do it.
No, it's like, no, actually good. Bring it.
Good.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah. And if you can do that, I also do that in the sauna. When I'm exhausted in the sauna and it's like 190 degrees and I'm 19 minutes in and, you know, doing a 30-minute session, I'm like, good. Sucks. It means it's going to have a great effect on your body. You're going to get that hormetic effect. This is how you get the heat shock proteins, pussy.
Yep.
Hang in there. Good.
It's if you want to do something that's worthwhile.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck.
Yeah.
It's just gonna suck, and you might as well just enjoy that part of it.
Yes. Yeah. I mock myself too. That's the other thing I do.
Oh, you make fun of yourself.
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
I get pissed at that little part of my brain. I'll be like, oh, really? You think I'm gonna listen to you?
Yeah.
Not happening. Not happening. I put these things in the kids' books. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Put those things. You know, those kids' books. Like there's one of the kids' books talks about this hill, horrible hill. You know, like this is what you're gonna face, horrible hill. Mm-hmm. And what are you gonna do? You know it's gonna suck. Just got to do it.
Yeah, you just do it. But the thing is, it's always sucks while it's happening. It's always fucking horrible. But then when it's over, it feels great that you got through the suck. And I don't think most people who don't experience suck, they don't experience that feeling of conquering suck.
Yeah, and that's the important thing to try and remember.
Yeah.
Right? So you remember it. I remember it. I remember what that. So even when it's sucking, I'm like, I know how this is going to feel. I know how this plays out.
Ends.
And you know what? Actually, I know. Other feeling, you know, is when you don't do it.
Yeah.
And the end of the day comes, you're like, dude, that was pathetic. You didn't even, and that's just the worst feeling. That's the feeling that really makes you sick. And so between that carrot and stick, carrot being like, I know this is going to be good, and stick meaning, I know at the end of the day, if I'm putting my head on the pillow and I was a bitch, that doesn't feel good. I don't want none of that.
It's the worst feeling of all time.
It's
being
horrible.
disappointed in yourself. Like, it's also when you're a type of person that wants to achieve, and so you're always trying to get things done, you're always trying to push yourself. When you fall short because of cowardice or because it is the worst feeling, or just failure, any kind of failure. The reason why one of the reasons why, I mean, at least I can speak for myself personally, I do things so hard is because I've felt that sting of failure. You need to know what that feels like, especially when you quit. You need to know what quit. Yeah, see, that's it. You need to know in your own, and you need to hear that fucking sting, feel that sting. So that when it comes up again, you're like, not today, bitch. No. Not today. I've been here before. Keep going. Find a way. But there's something about good. Like, just even saying it makes me smile. It really does. It works. It really does work. Because it's an attitude changer. And I use the sauna. Sauna's really easy. Mm-hmm. It's not that bad. It's just fucking 30 minutes. You just deal with it. But there's something about those last 11 minutes that you can get in your head like, fuck, I'll probably get the good effect if I just leave now. There's like all these little mind games you play. But if you just say, good. Does it suck? Good. Yeah. I start smiling.
You can rationalize a lot of that. You can start rationalizing of why. Well, these last 4 minutes won't really make that big of a difference.
A shift in perception. And I always notice that from listening to music when I run. Like, there's something about listening to a great fucking song when a great song kicks on when you're running. Like, if I'm running and Ted Nugent's Stranglehold comes on, there's something about Stranglehold because it also has like a double meaning, right? It's jujitsu. It's fucking, you're like this. So when you hear that, here I come again now, baby. I can run. I can get extra energy. I'm like, where the fuck is that energy coming from? Yeah. Well, it's coming from my mind. right? The music stimulates my mind. It kicks in those endorphins, and then all of a sudden I got an extra gear.
Yeah.
Well, how come I can't just conjure up that fucking extra gear? I think you can.
You can.
You got to figure out how to do that all the time.
Yeah, that always is horrible to see, like in a fight, when a guy either he loses a fight, and after he loses the fight, he's raging, he's all mad, but he was just gassed.
Right.
He was just gassed.
Right.
Where was that?
Where was it?
Where was that?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
2.5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just overcoming anxiety for fighters. Sometimes it's just that when it's over and the plug is pulled, and, you know, it's over, and they're like, fuck! And then they're angry and raging because they realize they failed. They didn't manage their energy correctly. They didn't manage their mind, their anxiety. Yeah, exactly. The same feeling of fucking loser. Fucking, I'm a loser. Ugh. I'm so hard on myself, man. Everything I've ever done wrong, everything I've ever said wrong, just everything. Just I'll be in the middle of working out sometimes, and I'll think about it and go, fuck. But that is also that's hard
what makes
on
you work.
myself. Yeah. And that keeps you going. That makes you achieve. It's like people think that it's easy to just kind of go out there and get things done, but it's not. That's why most people don't do it.